Hey guys, this is Joel with SharpEdge Financial. For this month, since the weather is still pretty crappy and cold, I want to talk about how you can better plan for your next vacation using a squirrel fund. For those of you who've never heard of the term squirrel funds, think of it as an account that is earmarked for a specific short-term goal like a vacation. And just like any other financial goals, you first need to envision what you want to accomplish and determine how much it's going to cost before you can start planning. Are you going to take the family on a luxury vacation overseas, or are you going on a camping trip to the lake a few hours away from your house? Are you going to fly first class, or are you going to fly economy? Are you going to get an Airbnb and be able to cook most meals, or are you going to be in a hotel and have to eat out? Just things like that. And once you know what you want to do, now you can create a rough estimate of how much your trip is going to cost. So that's step one. Step two is to determine how much you need to save each month to accomplish your goal. And there's two ways you can go about this. On one hand, if you're on a fixed budget and you want to make sure that other goals like retirement planning and college funding aren't compromised, you need to objectively determine how much you can allocate for this vacation goal each month. So you need to do that first. Then you take your estimated cost of your trip and you divide it by that number, the savings number, and that tells you how long it will take you to accumulate the money for your goal. So if the estimated budget for your trip is $3,000 and you determine that you can save $250 a month, it's going to take you 12 months to accumulate the money. So that's on one hand. On the other hand, if you want to plan a trip on a specific date, then you need to, again, take that estimated cost of your trip and divide it by the amount of time left, the amount of months left between now and your trip. So again, if your trip's going to cost $3,000 and you want to leave in 12 months, you need to save $250 a month. So pretty simple there. That's step number two. Step number three is to actually open your squirrel fund and start saving the money each month in that account. I personally like to automate this step because, again, it prevents you from having to go in each month and doing it manually. All right, guys, well, that's all I got for this week. Again, those are the 3 steps to effectively create a squirrel fund to fund your next vacation. Next week, we'll talk about what kind of accounts to use for that squirrel fund. But until then, if you like this content, go ahead and follow me on LinkedIn by hitting that little bell. And you can also subscribe to my newsletter. Thanks for watching, guys.